Welcome to Showcase Richmond. I'm Amy Carter. There are lots of unknowns, lots of fears for people making the change from working every day to retirement. One of the top ranking fears for retirees is running out of money. Well, that's what we are discussing today with Ralph and Tim Short. The father-son team are here from Welcome Home Financial Partners, a Richmond area firm. The duo are financial professionals that focus on preparing people for a successful retirement. And they join us on Showcase Richmond to give us some important information on retirement planning. So welcome to both of you.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. So let's start with, why is running out of money such a real fear for people?
Mainly because it happens all the time. We have clients that come in because they're scared. They've seen their friends or maybe their parents run out of money and they don't know what to do. So now it hurts them in their financial planning, because all of a sudden they're having to help them if it's their parents.
That's true. And Tim, what's the best way to avoid even getting into those type of situations?
Great planning. The sooner you start, the better off, but also we take a holistic approach to it. So that way it's not just one specific income stream, it can be multiple. But the better prepared you are, the better plan that you have, the better off you're going to be.
And what do people say if they believe that, my pension's enough or my Social Security is enough for retirement?
Well, how do you know unless you have a plan? Have you ever sat down to take a look at what your income's going to be, what your expenses are going to be? How does that mesh in each other's plan? A lot of people have or depend on that pension, but how do you know that it's going to be there? There's a lot of companies here in Richmond right now that are stopping their pension or reducing their pension. So how's that going to affect them? If they were expecting $4,000 or $5,000 a month to come into them, and all of a sudden it goes down to $2,500, how does that affect your accounts?
Yeah, and those are good questions to ask, and it's really all about strategy. Talk about how crucial that really is.
It really is, because you can't always depend on your pension or Social Security. I mean, Social Security probably won't be around forever. Your pension, that's always kind of up in there. It is guaranteed to a point, but the more opportunities that you have, the better planning that you start off with, the better off you're going to be. And flexibility is key. So if you focus in on one particular thing, one particular number, if something comes around, if you hit a speed bump, then you could be in bad shape.
And you mentioned that speed bump. Talk about the unexpected. I mean, a lot of things could potentially happen and you want to be prepared.
Yes, I think one of the biggest issues is we need to be prepared for, as we get older, maybe some medical issues might happen if you're not prepared for that. Because I don't know about you, but the last time people tell me they've been in the hospital, it might be $50,000 to $100,000 bill. So you need to be prepared for that. But the biggest thing is be prepared to meet your expenses with a guaranteed type of income stream. The more income streams that you have, the better off you're going to be.
Right.
A lot less stress to you and your loved ones. The other things that you need to look at is, are you prepared in case something does happen to you? Does your children, does your spouse understand what they need to do next? A lot of times we have clients coming in, all of a sudden the spouse died, and all of a sudden they don't know what to do. They've been given some information, and all of a sudden, out of a $400,000 estate, or their retirement account, it gets hit with the taxes because they pulled it out improperly. Tax planning is a big part of this.
Definitely. And then even talk about income that can really help in this situation.
Well, to piggyback off what he had just spoke about, the biggest thing is to get the correct advice. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and that's kind of one of the big things that we really focus on, is getting people the correct advice.
Definitely. If you would like to learn more about preparing for a successful retirement, Welcome Home Financial Partners has a great offer for you. The first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, well, they are offering a complimentary full-blown income plan just for you. Ralph and Tim will sit down with you personally and provide you with a roadmap to see where you are right now and discuss your best steps to really getting ready for a successful retirement, a game plan to get you where you need to be. Again, you can call that number 804-897-4844.